Now we're going to draw a package, and it's really a three-dimensional box, and it has ribbon and wrapping paper on it. But because there's some overlapping, we're going to start this drawing with a pencil, so then we can do some erasing of lines before we have our final drawing. So let's look at it. Drawing a three-dimensional box is a lot about parallel lines. So look at these lines, all go the same direction. And then the lines that go this way are the same direction, and these lines the same direction. And when these lines come up to the top, they're going to meet, and that's where we're going to put our bow. So let's learn a lot about drawing parallel lines. We're going to start right in the middle, and we're going to draw that front corner of our box. And then we're going to go off to the right side, the left, and we're going to have more. Those two lines have to be even. And then we're going to put a line that connects down, and this line is parallel with this line. So we're going to go to this direction now. Now let's do the right side of our box. Again, two parallel lines, and when this line comes down, it's the same as this line was. So we have to put the top on our box, and then we'll go back and do a little bit of erasing, but this top has to be parallel too. So it's going to go this way and this way. I'm just a tiny bit off, and that's okay. You don't always get it that first time. So you want to go a little bit, and this part doesn't matter so much. Our bow is going to cover it. Okay, so now we have a three-dimensional box. Get rid of my little spaces at the bottom, my little extra line. There we go. Now we're going to put our ribbon on it. So parallel lines coming down, right down the middle. See how all the lines are the same there? And we're going to go across the top of our box. Now I'm drawing kind of lightly up here because I'm going to end up erasing some of that. So parallel lines coming down this side. And you know, if you want to turn your paper to draw that a little easier, that's a great thing to do. These lines are going to go this way. Oh, see, I'm a little off too. That's okay. Now, this is the top of our box where our ribbon is going to go. So I'm just going to kind of make a mark right here, and I'm going to start making a bow. I'm going to have a very big loop. There's a lot of different ways to make a bow. So this is just kind of a nice, easy, stylized way to make a bow. And then I'm going to get rid of all these lines in the middle so that I just can see my bow. Oh, you know what? Even better. You can use your little pink pearl, use an eraser, get rid of all those lines. Much easier to see what you're drawing. You don't want to get all confused having too many lines. So now you want to brush up all those crumbs. Okay, we have our bow. Now we're going to put the inside shape inside our bow, and we have another loop inside. Erased some of my line there. Got a little loop. Got a loop. Got a loop. So when I did my erasing, I can tell certain parts of my lines are still going to show, but the other sides all got covered up. And I have my package. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to trace over my lines with a Sharpie. And you don't have to, you can just color it like this, but I'm going to go over the black line, and then we're going to go do some decorating. So let's start with our bow. We're going to do our loops and just trace exactly those lines you made, but remember, don't trace the lines that you erased. And you could even change it a little bit when you go to trace it over if you want to adjust your line. Now I'm going to put my ribbon lines on. Down, down. And let's put this side of the box. Remember, parallel. It's got to go straight down to match everything else. I'm going to turn my paper a little bit, and let's go across. Across. Now, I could draw this with a ruler, but, you know, don't get too worried about your lines being perfect. Kind of have some fun, loosen up. I want to see your drawing, not a ruler's drawing. Go across, go across. So we have the front, if we start at the top, but I'm going to put the back of the box in there. Just the parts peeking through and our ribbon. So now if you want to, you can kind of touch up with your eraser again and see if there's, your lines might be a little different. Okay, I have my present. Now you could decorate your package any kind of wrapping paper you want. Is it your birthday? Is it Christmas? Is it Hanukkah? Whatever kind of package or whatever kind of design you want to have on your present. So I'm just going to stick with some circles and I can color it any kind I want. But remember, this is the ribbon. Don't put the decoration where the ribbon is. Got to go around that. A little bit of my circle went onto the top of my package. And make sure you decorate the top of your wrapping paper and all the sides. And there I have my present.